Yet and still, I hear through the grapevine, Spence is about to fight a guy that he promised and he swore that he wasn't going to fight, which is Keith Thurman. Now, I don't know how true that is, but that's what's floating around. So, what's up with the trueness with that? You swear up and down that you're not gonna fight this guy. You don't care what nobody say. Now you about to fight him. So that means you was lying, buddy. But you know why he gotta fight Thurman? You wanna know why, fans? Because of the money. It's all about the money.
So if you guys don't know, Terence Crawford recently went on live, on Instagram Live, explaining why the Errol Spence fight isn't happening. If you want to see the whole video, you can just go to my channel and you can watch the whole 20-minute video of him explaining why he's not fighting Errol Spence next. It's pretty entertaining, actually. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty entertaining seeing Crawford the way he was in that Instagram Live. That's the most I've ever seen him talk, and he's very charismatic. I mean, he's very a different person. It's not the usual like serious Terence Crawford that we usually see. You know what I mean? But anyway, in the end, as you guys all saw in the clip, Terence Crawford mentioned that this is the fight that's possibly happening next for Errol Spence, a fight against Keith Thurman. Now, it's a fight that has been talked about for quite some time now, that we even talked about way before, back in the day, years ago, before Thurman lost to an old Manny Pacquiao, of a potential fight between Thurman and Spence. But for some reason, Thurman decided to have a little mini vacation or mini retirement after losing to Manny Pacquiao. Spence got into an accident, this and that, which prevented this fight from happening, and now it's looking like it will happen next. As you guys all heard, Terence Crawford said why. Well, because of money. And Thurman is probably the most popular fighter right now at welterweight, other than Spence and Crawford. And if you guys don't know, the WBC has made Keith Thurman his mandatory. So if he wants to keep the WBC belt, Keith Thurman, Errol Spence has no choice but to fight Keith Thurman next. And I was looking at the rankings, and Keith Thurman is already number one, even though he didn't really fight, a notable 147 pounder after the long layoff. He's somehow number one as a welterweight after the long layoff. I mean, I know he's a former world champion and all, but still, I guess they didn't care that he was gone for like 3 years. He fought one fight we expected him to win, and now he's automatically number one, dropping Virgil Ortiz to number two. Virgil Ortiz is the number one contender for the WBO and WBA, by the way. But when it comes to the WBA, Emientas Staniones is pretty much the mandatory, because he is the regular champion for the WBA. As for the IBF, Boots is the number one contender for that. So we'll see who Spence ends up fighting next. Chances are it will be Thurman, because it's the biggest money fight among all these fights that can be made at 147 pounds, other than fighting Terence Crawford. So we'll see. Let me know what happens. Let me know what you guys think will happen. I'll keep you guys updated. Let me know your thoughts and comments. Thanks for listening and watching, and like always, have a great day. Alright, thanks.